hidden gem fragrance that nobody knows about. I smelled this for the very first time at Scent Explorer, and it just came out this year, and I was blown away. After I smelled this perfume, everything else that night was just dull almost. All the hundreds of other perfumes just kind of fell flat, in my opinion. All right, now I'll put a discount link for this fragrance in the description box in the comment section below, and it's for global shipping if you want to get your hands on it. But this beast is called Almaz by Kajal Perfumes, and she is not to be played with. All right, I say she, but it is a unisex fragrance. It's a fruity, sweet scent, and it is my favorite fruity, sweet fragrance that I have ever smelled. If you're a fan of things like Erba Pura by Serjoff, if you like, what's it called, Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi, this is up your alley. But in my humble opinion, this kicks both of those fragrances in the ass. I just find it that much better. I find that the blend of it is so much more smooth, more natural. There's nothing synthetic about this fragrance. And that's the thing that I didn't really like with Erba Pura, is that, yes, it was fruity sweet, but it was almost a bit too synthetic for my liking. And it was very intense. That's a very loud fragrance, right? But this is still loud, but it's not trying to dominate the room. It's not trying too hard to get everybody's attention. It's loud enough, and it's not going to dissolve on your skin. It's not going to disappear out of nowhere. It is something that makes its presence known. Now, Almaz, when we first smelled it, it was on a test strip, and I really liked it, right? But then the guy sprayed a couple sprays on my girlfriend's neck. And when he did that, I was just smelling her neck the whole entire time. Like, even in between smelling these other fragrances from these different brands, I would just go back and smell her neck because I'm like, that is so freaking good. All right, now Almaz is an amazing scent because not only is it a fragrance that not a lot of people currently own. I'm going to assume there's probably less than like 150 people in the world that own a bottle of this fragrance right now out of 7 billion of us here, okay? And on top of that, it has the mass appeal for like when you are out in public with your friends, with your family, with strangers, with people at your work that aren't into fragrances the way you are. You know this is something that's going to get their attention. You go to a party wearing a fragrance like Almaz, and it is something that's going to get head-turning reactions. You're going to be asked, what are you wearing? Because it's just that type of perfume that gets that attention. You know, it smells so good, and it's super, super likable. This is a fragrance. Why am I going to open the bottle? I have it right here. No lie, it's been a couple hours since I did 3 sprays of this on my arm. Typically, I don't do 3 sprays in the same spot, but I just find this shit so delicious. And here's what I like about it too, is that in the air, it smells amazing. When it's wafting off of you and people smell it, it gets their attention, right? The closer you get to it, the better it gets. It's not like one of those loud fragrances that smells amazing in the air, but when you get up close and personal, ooh, it's a bit too much. It's a bit nauseating. It doesn't smell as good up close, because that is a big downside with a lot of the louder fragrances. Is in the air, it's a thumbs up. Up close, thumbs down. You know, with this, thumbs up in the air, thumbs up close. Like right at the spot that I sprayed it, I'm putting my nose right to it, and I can't get enough of it. It's actually kind of making me salivate in a weird way. Like I said, it's like a natural, fruity, sweet smelling scent that's almost delicious. I don't know if I would consider this a gourmand, but it's making me react. Like I'm reacting to the smell as if it is a gourmand because I just want to be all over it. It's so good. And for me, I'm not really the type of person that likes to wear this sort of fragrance DNA. Like I much rather prefer it on my girlfriend. But even me smelling it on myself, I'm like, fuck, this shit smells so amazing. Like I cannot get over it. And I am so happy that I have a bottle of it, because that night at Scent Explorer, I was taking, I told Gabrielle, I was like, we need to take a video of that, a picture of it. I need to know what the bottle looks like. And we have to make sure we get the name of the fragrance because, and I had a bunch of other fragrance names with me. People were like, oh yeah, try this one. Like here's this one, this one, this one. There were like hundreds of them. And I was like, okay, no, we have to make sure that we get the name of this scent right here, because I know, like, right when I smelled it, I was like, this is going to be not even like a massive hit. I was in love with it, but I just knew that it was going to be a problem. Like, this is going to be a scent that is a hidden gem, secret weapon type of fragrance, that you own this in your collection. And let's say you have some people that come over and they're looking at your collection, right? They're going to glance over this. This isn't going to be something that people are like drawn to, or like, ooh, what's that? Let me smell that. You know, it kind of blends in. It's not like, the bottle design isn't like so crazy. I find it beautiful. Like, this is like some Slytherin shit right here. Very like mysterious, like alluring, right? But like most people, they just know designer scent, so they're going to pass by this one. They'll be like, oh, that's cool. But the smell of it is going to have people in a chokehold. Try it for yourself. You let me know what you think of this fragrance. And hey, if you hate it, you hate it, right? But for me, like I said, if like, I would suggest this to the fruity sweet lovers. If you don't like fruity sweet DNA, this is not the video for you. But this goes hard. I love this fragrance, and you are going to see it on a lot of lists that I'm going to make for 2023. Don't be surprised. This is not going to be a one and done type of fragrance for me to talk about, but really enjoy this one right here. Again, I'll put the discount link for it in the description box, also in the comment section. For global shipping, doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can get your hands on Almaz if you want to. All right. I hope you have a good day. See you in the next video. Bye.